Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Follow this week's zany antics as an alien life form descends on a modern 80s family and hides in plain sight on this week's Cosmic Alf. This is your GM Patrick here, your government agency desperately seeking to contain alien threats to our funny bones, and joining me in pretending that he's just another member of the family named Gordon Shumay are my 5 friends and your players to my far left. It's our favorite alien Brenary from the planet Melmac. It's Jabber Jabbering Away's Jamfram.
You Alf sounds.
Hey, across the digital table from me, the OG sitcom Tanner family patriarch. It's Miles, making believe it's redacted.
Good evening.
To my right, the pet cat who almost is eaten in every episode. It's Tyler talking to his prey deer.
Hello there.
To my left, the nosy neighbors trying to narc to immigration services. We have Drew dying to play Zilix Thel.
Have you guys ever watched the final episode of Alf? It ends on a cliffhanger. It's wild.
And across from him, finally, it's everyone's favorite alien that lives in the laundry room. It's none other than Rebecca rolling with Asher and Sky.
Hello.
Everyone's favorite show, Alf.
Alf ruled. Alf ruled, and Alf's cartoon also ruled. That was a prequel.
I always forget that you're a big Alf fan.
For Alf.
Alf's cartoon was a prequel that was about him and his buddies on Melmac. Alf ruled. I'm surprised it hasn't there's been no Alf reboot. Why has there not been an Alf reboot?
I know there was a talk about it at one point in time.
Yeah, back around the pandemic.
Yeah, but I think the pandemic killed it. Oh no, it was canceled in 2018. So, I mean, it's by Warner Brothers, so they would have canceled it after they made it anyway.
Speaking of killing it, working on the set of Alf was a huge risk because the entire set was raised up so that they could have a puppeteer be Alf on set.
Yeah.
So everything behind the couches and all of the stuff was like, it was just like this catwalk system.
It's a lot of human puppet.
Working on Alf
Jim
was also
Henson stuff.
Dangerous because of what it did to your career, but that too.
Alf ran for like 8 seasons, bruh.
I was just being toxic. I'm just kidding.
Pretty sure it was 3, but
4. It ran for 4 seasons.
The only thing that could damage your career after working on Alf is what you did in your own time, Dad, on Alf. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look up.
I'm looking it up.
I will say that Alf does have the distinction of having a crossover with Jake and the Fat Man, and I just want to remind people that Jake and the Fat Man existed.
I regret making the intro this week already.
Yeah,
when I was writing it, I was like, "Why Alf?"
Like the only thing I remember from the actual show, because I probably haven't watched Alf in 20 years, is that he was always trying to eat the cat. But that's it. And then I know how like the finale ends, which I think they made a TV movie to like resolve that.
They didn't.
They did.
Yeah, they did. Project Alf in 96.
The Tanners were not in it. The family was not in it. So
yeah,
were they the Tanners too?
That's why I call them the OG Tanner family.
But it sounds like Drew needs to track down a TV movie.
If only you had a podcast where you could talk about how horrible that is. Guys, let's get back into this week's episode. We left in a bit of a cliffhanger, like, we're wont to do here on Cosmic Crits. So before we jump back in, I think we're in the starting stages of combat. Let's talk about what happened last time on Cosmic Crit. You all returned to Viridian and introduced Thistle to the colony's denizens, and you all were yelled at by Tachi Hardhoof, planning to spelunk until you found the buried mission you made for the cave opening marked with the runes. Inside you found 500 feet down a small encampment where there were moldy sleeping bags, an unbroken computer, a wall caved in, and unleashed a torrent water on your heroes, damaging everyone except Jamfram in the initial rock slide and deluge. Drew used the episode reroll last week and helped Redacted climb out of the cave, and then he helped everyone else up with the climbing kit. After the water subsided, you continued your exploration, but waiting for you in the darkness was an ancient Diatha. What's wrong with those? What's wrong with it? All that stuff.
I don't think
one thing.
I don't think that I helped Redacted.
Oh, with the natural 20? What do you use the natural 20 on?
I don't remember.
Drew forgets it's not enough to correct it. You have to also know why it's wrong.
No, it was the reroll. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely used the reroll, but it wasn't. I think it was just to help myself to not fail.
Do you want to guess as to what skill that was?
What
purpose?
Would have been. Boy, I'm just throwing this away right at the start, aren't I?
Gonna be an answer.
Would have been athletics to swim myself to the side.
That is correct. That's what I have here. Swim. Yes. Okay. Who else has got one? Rebecca, you
I have one. Instead of 500 feet down, it was 300 feet down.
No, I'm pretty sure it was eventually 500 feet down the encampment. I think 300 feet you saw some additional carvings.
No, 300 feet down, we find cots with a radiator and a string of dead lights.
If only we recorded these episodes. I don't have that as one, and I'm not going back to look it up.
Okay, that's fine.
Someone else save the day with all these things. It's so funny. She just said one that was wrong.
I know. I did just say one. I had both of those circled.
You can't say anything else. You've already guessed.
Yeah, it has something to do with the equipment, but I can't remember the answer.
I'm so sorry. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
this
so
is a hard one.
It wasn't a broken computer. It was
What I just said.
a broken
Does anyone listen to Rebecca on this podcast?
table.
Oh, the table was like the only thing that wasn't broken.
Dang it.
No. We can move on from this. It doesn't sound. I made this way too hard this week. There were cots and a generator that were broken down there, and let's see here.
Was it a ceiling and not a wall? That was the only one I could think of.
No, it was a wall. I also have redacted rolled a natural 20 on the damage at the beginning. I don't think I gave him any redacted any damage, Miles, but
I was wondering about that because I was like, I don't think I took damage that much.
I'm giving Rebecca half a point, so I will not get a reroll, but you guys won't either this episode.
Huzzah!
Because this was as hard as it gets.
Take it. We'll take it.
But yeah, and you might need it because indeed, when we last left off, there was a Elder Diatha coming at you through the narrow cave passage. Let's start this week's episode. The Diatha, by the way, is this big old explosive slug creature that you've tangoed with in Veach's lab. We're starting this week's episode with an initiative roll into combat.
Okie.
Little initial roll.
We on a map.
Oh, that might help. Hold on. Oops. Sorry. Don't roll yet. Oh God.
I've already rolled,
It was a
and I'm not
natural one.
re-rolling it.
No, it doesn't count if it's on the map. Hold on. I think we'll also see what the little guy's looking like. Yeah.
Little guy.
Oh,
I've maybe made him a little bigger. Oh, Drew rolled a natural 20. It's such a shame. Yeah, no, we can keep that one. Everyone else, click on your character, add it into the initiative turn order. Oop.
Natural 20? That's 2 natural 20s that could have been on attack
all right.
rolls.
All right. What juice are the Burris is drinking to cause 20s just to come flying out of their sleeves?
Tequila.
Nice.
That's a pretty big creature,
One could say large. Oh my gosh.
which means there
Well,
should be enough room. for
Miles,
me
you and I
to,
can cuddle at the bottom of the turn order.
There
while
is-
everyone else is
Yeah.
lightning quick.
I'm
There's
just
not
saying,
enough room.
I mean, if that creature's that big,
It has
Well,
squeezing
Please
powers.
don't. Okay. Let's all be very clear. We cannot kill this creature.
We just
We can knock it
draw
unconscious
the
if
thing.
you'd like, but we cannot kill the creature because it explodes, and that will absolutely collapse the cave, kill us, do all sorts of bad things. So
everyone
No murder.
clear out.
First up in the initiative turn order looks like Asher and Sky. Natural 20 is worth a little bit more. Rebecca,
0.01 more than Zilix's natural 20. Just
It
basically
never
double
happens. I always-
faster.
I always roll really low on initiatives. All right, I'm going to move forward, and I have 10 reach, so I'm going to stop short. Are these black lines the walls of the cave?
Yes, I'm putting the kibosh on driving a vehicle through this, what I've described as a very narrow cave.
And I'm going to strike at the end of my movement.
An attack roll.
Yep. And try with strike. It's a 14 to hit.
All right, we're starting off with a miss.
Oh,
It's the
no. Is it a miss by 1 perchance?
Oh, that would be telling. It's a miss no matter what.
No, I need to know because I have an Aeon Stone that makes it so that if I miss by 1, it counts.
I'll tell you if it's a miss by 1. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, Drew, Zilixtel, another natural 20.
Anything I can roll to give us any benefits? Physical science, maybe, or
This will be a life science. Yeah, you know,
life
I think
science.
you can tell that this is a Diatha, but what is this any different than the other ones that you fought? The little teeny ones? It probably is. It's a good sight bigger.
It's only
looks
a 10,
tougher.
so I can probably tell, oh, this is a big Diatha.
That's what they call them. Big Diathas.
So-
You're not sure.
I am going to take aim with my laser rifle, my infinity rifle, and I'm going to boost it to take a shot.
Did you have your weapon out?
Did we
Are
not
we
already
gonna-
have our weapons out?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, you guys saw this thing coming. That's fine.
Oh,
You heard it coming, I should say. I think that's how we ended last week's episode. That's fine, Drew. That's fine. What's not fine is that natural 3 on the dice. Oh boy. All right. Well, it's gonna be one of these combats. It's my turn. Diatha's moving in. I rolled an 18 on Nish. Actually, it doesn't need to move. Yeah, it needs to move in. I made this thing artificially larger, so block some cavern here. It's gonna move into Asheron's Sky and go in for a bite. Chomp. What is your KAC, Rebecca?
14.
Okay, I've rolled a 6 on the dice. I've got a single hit. We've got some slashing damage coming your way.
Okay.
The teeth sink in. Minimum damage, 8 points of slashing as it chomps at. It takes a chomp out of your leg, maybe breaks right through the armor there and it pierces thigh flesh. Likes what it tastes, but I can't do any more this turn. Jamfram, we are on to you.
Oh boy. I charge forward, and by charge forward, I mean walk forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I move here? Is that
Yeah, that'll be fine.
okay? I can squeeze in a little bit. Yeah, and I bring my mighty stick down.
Oh, this could provoke an attack of opportunity, though, if you're trying to dig in there.
I mean, I guess I could stop right there, and then
That is also fine.
okay, cool. Yeah, I'll stop rather than trying to squeeze in and really wedge myself in between the creature and the wall. I'll just sort of stand next to it in stickable hitting distance. Speaking of said stick, here comes an attack from the stick. 15
Against KC is a miss.
All right.
You guys didn't want to hit this thing at all this combat, right? No. Redacted and pray to your bottom of the turn order with an 8. Redacted, what would you like to do?
First, I want to roll life science and see if Redacted knows anything additional about these big boys.
Sure.
Does not.
It's. I think you think it's just a fat one of the the regular ones. So I mean, what you guys remember? These things did detonate, and that was mostly any damage except bludgeoning. I think basically was what set that off.
All right. I guess I'll just take a shot with my laser pistol.
Already shooting through an Asheron Sky.
And of course that.
Woo! Yes, super hit. So it gets the bleed or burning damage. We'll say.
So it's a 1d4. Yep. So the total 7.
Yeah, it takes that on its turn. So
Oh, right. Sorry.
let me just trying to find the little fire icon. Oh, why can't I find this? There we go. All right. But in total, you did 6 points of damage. First damage on the board for this thing. So you score a hole in it, and maybe you see like a little flare up where the explosive gas comes out of the hole. But that is.
Explosive gas coming out of holes.
Is there another
no.
move action you want to do, or?
Not right now. No.
Then we're on to Pradier.
All right, I cast a spell. And Patrick, do you have like a token you can use for a mote of light kind of thing?
Light moat?
Yeah, like a little light mote.
Probably.
I need a little light mote.
What you
I don't need to
casting?
control it necessarily. It's called, I'll put it in the chat, Wisp Ally. This is a little wispy boy that hangs around in enemy space. And if it's on the enemy's space, it means you get harrying fire or covering fire, whichever my choice is,
Nice.
against that creature once per round, whoever attacks it first, which is probably always going to be Asher and Sky in this particular combat. So that's a +2 bonus to your attack against the creature.
Oh, how long does this last?
1 round per level. So get used to this spell.
Next 3 rounds. That's pretty good. All right. That is any move action.
Well, it also sheds light in a 20-foot radius. Oh, in the color of my choice, Murasaki. Purple it is.
There you go. All right.
Move action, take a nap.
And turn 2, Asher and Sky. We're back to you. This thing seems a little distracted as a purple ball of light appears over its shoulder. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'll stay where I am and boost my attack for 1d4. Terrible.
No, 5 on the dice. Boosted attacks.
Listeners, we should really take screenshots of Rebecca's face for some of these rolls.
Yeah.
It's a disappointed and disapproving look.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Curb Your Enthusiasm music should be playing behind it.
Gosh.
As soon as I try to boost, what a waste of EP. It's fine.
Oh gosh, it would have been
Fine.
so much damage too. All right, Drew, Zillick. Oh, I guess you have a move action. Oh no, you boosted. Sorry, Drew.
Yeah, Zilix though is looking at this and he's just gonna shoot twice. No boosting required. We're gonna shoot, and then we're gonna shoot.
Let's get them 20s rolling like wine tonight. 7 is not going to
there's
do it.
20 number 1. That's it. I took a little personal deficiency to make that an 11. All right, here's 20 number 2.
Oh, we got a hit. 17 will do it.
21 on the dice, 6 damage.
Well, was your
17.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was your negative attack applied to these?
Oh, you know what? It wasn't. That would have been -4, so that would have been
Raggy.
A 17.
17.
17 against EAC. That is a hit.
Oh, phew.
6 points
6
damage. It
points
looks
of damage.
like. Okay, did as much as our friend Redacted did. More fire damage. Another little explosive fart from the hole that your laser blasts through pops up on this thing's back. It can't get to you or Redacted, who have done damage though, until it burns through a Asher and a Jamfram. I'm going to attack both of you in that order. So Asher and then Jamfram first. Let's roll these D20. Oh, we got great rolls going on here tonight. It might still not be yet. No, these are both definitely hits. 16, Asher and Sky, 18 on Jamfram. Let's roll some damage. Folks. Okay, it is 10 points for Asher and Sky. Another minimum damage here, 8 points for Jamfram. This is slashing, mind you. That is its full turn. Jamfram, back to you.
Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to take that lying down. I said while standing up, while being standing up, while hitting it with a stick. Twice, in fact.
All right.
That's how I do it.
Another double attack turn. Let's go.
-4. Oh, nope. Not going to do it on the 3. That's why you attack twice, folks. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. That's the big bucks. That's what the big bucks get you.
You doubled-
Should've paid me more, folks. Should have paid me
doubled your
more.
roll. Oh, man. Oh, no. A bunch of misses up front in the melee combat area of the fight, and it seems like range is doing pretty well. Let's get to more ranged with Redacted.
All right.
Do you want to take 2 shots? Are you living loose and large? And
Yeah.
in charge?
Yeah, Redacted living loose. Redacted living large. Redacted deserves nice things. So let's
not get out of pocket. That's crazy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Natural-
Not again.
Natural 1. Oh no, Miles.
Who's getting it? Well, actually, technically, this is a -3, so it's not a 1.
It's so much worse.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that justification wouldn't give me any.
Do you want the Crittermander crit fail deck or the official Fumble deck?
Yeah, I only play with that pure uncut Crittermander stuff.
Okay. This is submitted by Egyptoid. It's called Pour One Out for the Fallen. Somehow, your shot either slams or ricochets into the most expensive drink or liquor nearby, spilling it and ruining it. Friend and foe. We've had this once before, I think, on the podcast. Friend or foe.
I feel like last time it was
basically hate you
for Raimi, where drinking was part of his personality, whereas Redacted doesn't have a flat hair. I feel like, doesn't Zilix have a drink or something on them?
I mean, you guys might be carrying water with you, but
for some reason I thought Fancy Pants had liquor. I'm not sure.
Fancy Pants always has liquor, but
that doesn't mean don't confuse Drew with his character. All right, so 2 misses there. Pradier, Rebecca.
Just one.
That was his first roll.
That was my first shot.
Oh, sorry. Go. Oh, go. You're going for a second. That's why you rolled twice.
Yeah. Don't sell him short.
What if it was another natural?
Oh, I would turn the gun on my character, and that would be the end of it. I'll see you guys next season.
An 8 on the dice, though, is a miss with a double attack. So we are on to Pradier, like I originally forecasted.
I was not
promised.
I was hoping it wasn't going to come back to me.
How many Wisp allies can you throw out?
So many Wisped allies. Did the Diatha move?
It like stepped in a little, but
I'll just spend a move action to move that.
It's still on it. It's still on.
It's still on it. Okay.
Yeah, I just moved it there just to remind us.
Just wanted to make sure. Oh, good gravy. Well, I don't really. No one's hurt, right? Y'all aren't hurt.
No, I'm good right now.
Really? You're okay?
Mostly good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't really want to burn first level spells against this. I'm just gonna throw a telekinetic projectile. I'm just gonna pick up a rock and throw it at you. Does a 20 hit your KAC? I rolled an 18.
A 20 does hit KAC. Way to go, Tyler.
A small 5-pound rock hits the Diatha for 6 damage.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Oh, look at that. All right. Bounces right off of his hide. He takes the damage, but doesn't rupture his skin anywhere. Oh, any movement action?
I'll move.
Taking a step forward.
Yeah, I'll step forward a little. I'm trying to stay out of people's firing line, so I guess I'll just step there.
Yep, still about 20 feet away from this thing, 15 feet.
Yep.
Asher and Sky, turn 3. Rebecca, we're on to you.
All right. I will. Let me just double attack.
Okay. 2 attacks coming up from Rebecca. All right. So that's why we roll twice. Yeah, 3 on the dice.
Not gonna happen.
Second attack. So much better. Let's go. Oh, there we
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. 7 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's good damage.
This thing is still fighting strong as we go to Zelix Thel. Nice. Oh, and I forgot to take its 1 point of fire damage. Let's see if it gets out of that.
That should be 7 acid damage, by the way.
Okay. I don't think it has. Oh, boy. Hope it doesn't have any resistances that I forgot about. No. I mean, technically has some, but not damage resistances. What do you have, Drew?
I'm going to shoot it and then shoot it again.
A double shot? I don't think this has ever been done on the podcast before.
There's a first time for everything, everybody. It's a 17.
Against the AC.
You're double shooting again, so it's actually a 13.
No, the first shot. Oh, you're right. This is not Pathfinder 2E.
This is not 2E.
Drew's played too much of the playtest.
It's so good, right? So good.
It's a miss. A miss.
Bum, bum, bum.
You get so used to a system and playing it.
I'm just rolling. The fire damage does go away on the Diatha, the burning condition. After I take that one. Second attack, Drew. Okay, another 3 on the dice. I think it's like the 8th 3 that you guys have rolled so far. I'd recommend rolling like the other side of that dice. Okay. Oh, did damage. Rebecca, you did damage to this thing. Yeah, let's kill Asher and Sky. 2 attacks.
Come at me.
To Asher and Sky. You want this to happen? You
yeah,
want
EP,
these?
baby.
The 10 is a hit on the first attack. This 5 is a miss on the second attack. Actually, is it -5 to double attack or -4?
-4.
-4. And your KAC is 14?
14.
Never mind. I got 2 hits.
What?
2 hits. 5 is a hit.
On a 5? On an effective 1 on the dice, you hit her?
5 is a hit. Effective 1 is the best way to describe that. Yes. I've done 20 points of damage. Look, Tyler, you have something to heal up. Probably now.
I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Jamfram, we're on to you. Look, I'm making jobs.
20?
I'm a job creator in this Path or Starfinder economy.
Yeah.
Yes, 20 in total across 2 attacks. It stimulates the economy, hurts nobody.
12.
Oh no! Does this see you attacking twice? Yes. So
Yes, I am.
first attack, 10 on the dice.
Bird's
is a
calling
miss.
card.
Oh,
There, that's a lot
oh,
better.
oh, it's so much better.
20 to hit.
Okay, yep. An 18 on the dice. And max damage here looks like.
Yeah, 12 points of bludgeoning.
Correct.
Okay. That is enough to beat up this Elder Diatha as it echoes throughout the caverns here in like a warbling, pained, plaintive cry. Just. It's very hurt. It's hurt by that, and I've got a new target. Maybe
who
next
else
turn.
is surprised that didn't get picked up by Zoom and just like suppressed? That whole sound.
I've been practicing my plaintive cries.
Or ululating.
Oh boy.
I tried to be loud enough to wake my wife up. That's on the second floor, and make her text me in the morning like, "What were you doing? What were you? What was that noise?" Okay, so that's Jamfram's term redacted. We're back to you, Miles.
2 shots.
Double hits. Let's see some crits.
Oh boy.
Oh, almost a crit fail.
Does
2 on the dice.
a 2 hit?
No. Two barely hits a bunny, and 7
my
not
God.
much better. You're rolling max damage on these.
I know.
Hey, you could re-roll right now
Please
with a level re-roll
No, I'm not doing
right
that.
now. Okay, then we're on to Prey Deer.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna. Oh man,
You should go up and kiss it. See what happens.
I just want to play the playtest.
Give it a big old smoochie.
After playing the playtest mystic, this mystic isn't so mysticky.
It's still it's still
mysticky.
mystical, but it's less.
If you're wondering what he's talking about, we've got a 4-part Starfinder 2E playtest on the Patreon, which will come to this feed eventually. But if you want to listen to it, it's a whole month of spooky Starfinder 2E adventures, and Tyler played a mystic, and it was pretty great.
This is pathetic.
What do you got?
I'm gonna. You know what? I take it back. You're not getting any healing. I'm gonna try to mind thrust this creature.
Oh no, Tyler, no.
Oh wait, no, it's mindless. Never mind. No. I take it back. If I remember correctly, I don't think this thing has a mind.
Yeah, I
thrust.
don't think it do. It's just a big explosive slug.
Yeah, I am just gonna. The reason why I'm not healing is because it's just 1d6 plus my wisdom modifier, which is just awful. Mystic Cure gets better, but not at level 1.
Rebecca's like, I'm sure I don't need any healing. That's fine.
I mean, I can heal her when she goes down.
Yeah, be efficient with the spells.
I have. I'm just gonna try to
Attack it twice?
again. Yeah, just once.
Oh, just single. Oh,
I rolled a 2 on the dice.
oh, so close to a 20, but it's a fail.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then as a move action, there's no way to get past this thing, right?
You tumble through its square.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
So,
Does that-
well,
wait, does that
what's your? It's
cost
difficult
extra movement?
It is difficult terrain. What is
Then I'm
your
gonna have to just
movement
spend
speed?
30.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to wait till next turn. Asher and Sky, turn 4. We're on to you, Rebecca.
I'm gonna spend an EP to boost an attack.
Ooh. Okay.
I hate the
Right.
Vanguard. It's awful.
You've got a Wisp ally still, I believe, for until the end of this round.
18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, good. That does 11 damage. Acid
Excellent.
damage.
11, and that's include the boosts in this macro. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Zilixthel, we're on to you.
I'm going to boost and shoot this time as well.
Of you. Single giant blast from your nanosight gun. It looks like we failed. 8 on the dice here. Sorry, Drew.
It's all right. It was minimum damage.
Do you want to use your level reroll?
No, I don't.
Then we're on to the creature's turn. The creature who, let's see. Yeah, Asher and Sky and Jamfram, you guys can both make attacks of opportunity because it is going to lift up into the air over you, fills up this void-like bladder in its stomach with air and just floats above you like a balloon. Look at that.
20 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, that does 6 acid damage.
All right, good. Jamfram, is this was a 7 on the dice? Oh no, that's going to be a miss. But acid damage. Rebecca has fallen right into my carefully crafted ploy because it is indeed going to use its special ability, Detonate, as it floats above you all.
It blows all up. Oh no.
Because if it's in this state, when it takes some damage here, it is under a certain amount of hit points. If it takes any damage, it uses explosive charge ability, and it dies.
Good news, Rebecca. You may not have to play Vanguard for much longer.
This is not
Also, good news.
much damage.
I have mitigate, so I can mitigate the damage.
I think that's actually going to be everybody but Redacted. So if you guys want to make a reflex save.
You know what?
What?
Oh, you've got to. Oh, well. Hey, it's Starfinder. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Ooh, it is very close to max damage here. 10 points of fire damage. It looks like everyone. Wait, who hasn't rolled? Everyone's rolled, right? Yes, Drew, you've rolled the best. Everyone else. No, sorry, Jamfram. I need to roll from you. I was like looking at your attack roll. I was like, oh, you got a 13 on the save.
I'm like desperately trying to navigate around to click everything I need to click. Because Roll20 still doesn't like recognize my character sheet. You should probably just make me a new character sheet, and I'll just rebuild this. So that'd be great. An 8 is what I received.
Okay, everyone except Zilixthel taken 10 points of fire damage as this thing erupts in a jets of magma like napalm coating your armor, getting into the nooks and crannies. And it also gives you the burning condition. So everyone north of the Diatha here has the burning condition, which, let's see, does anybody have a fire extinguisher or anything like that?
I would have in a past season, but everyone made fun of me for having a fire extinguisher all the time.
So useful.
I am mitigating that damage, by the way, using my reaction of mitigate, but also reactive, which allows me to take 2 reactions in 1 turn.
What?
Wow.
Breaking the rules. Always breaking the rules. So the 3 of you will also take, very beginning of your turn here, 4 points of fire damage. And Jamfram, you get to save against this first here. What would you like to do? I think you can roll an additional save.
Yeah, so the save is
by spending a full action.
Yeah, so the save is 10 plus the amount of damage we took.
Yeah, so it's 14.
I can get a +4 on this if I stop, drop, and roll. And I will. So I do. Where's my dice? Nope, missed it by 1.
Loop. Let's see. Asher and Sky, do you want to do the same? Try to put this out before it comes to your turn.
Ow.
You can top, drop, and roll. If there's water nearby, which there's not, you could just jump into it. But you can spend a full action to roll on the ground or smother the fire and attempt a new saving throw with a +4 bonus on your turn here. That's what Jamfram just did.
Sure.
Reflex save. Okay,
Nope.
Still burning. You got roped into this too, Prey Deer. Same question to you.
Yeah, I'm just rolling.
Okay, Prey Deer's put out his going to the top of the next turn. It is only a DC 12. You take 2 more points of fire damage.
Me?
I guess, yeah, Jamfram would go first here, but both Jamfram and Asher and Sky are still burning.
So take.
Oh wait, it's a
2?
reflex save. It's not a flat check. Sorry. Oh no, I saved out of it at the end of my turn.
Then just Asher and Sky. Yeah, I was wondering why you just rolled the d20.
Sorry.
Yeah, make another one, Rebecca, and you can do the same. +4. Yeah, all right. How close was Asher and Sky to dying? I must know.
5 HP.
Oh, so close, but so far. Right, the Diatha is disposed of. What would you guys like to do next?
Heal.
No, Rebecca, you get all your HP back.
Oh, yay.
What, just magically?
Also,
I assume so. What's your max HP? Actually, I guess I should know what your max HP
What, do you have
is.
some magic way of healing?
25.
Oh.
So it was at 525 HP.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. You get 15 hit points back.
I'm gonna.
I oversold my healing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn a resolve to heal back my stamina.
So I'm at 1 resolve of 3.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Wee. Cave fun. Do you guys want to turn back yet?
I'm tempted. A little bit.
We don't have to turn back. We can find a place to. Can we just find a place to try to camp if people want to?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. I think you've only explored about 4 hours this day, so if you want to continue on, you have a lot of
we have one
daylight
more bad
still.
thing in us, right?
I mean, how long until it floods with water again?
That
That'll
went to
never
a different.
happen a second time. Come on.
That went to a different section of the cavern. You kind of went where the water had come from. It was like built up behind the wall, so like
Hey,
not super likely. But you guys
trusting you. Okay.
You guys got out of this before, so all right. Continuing back on, we need to go back to the very fun survival checks to orient yourself in the caverns here. You get 1 every 4 hours to stay on track. So we just need 1 single person to roll it, and everyone else can roll to aid. And I don't believe you had any.
We can't just roll separately for funsies.
No,
Oh, oops.
Roll to aid.
because you can only go one direction. You're rolling to aid, Drew. Who's got the best survival bonus?
Mine is. Oh, wait a minute. I'm
Pretty
still
sure
not
it's-
adding it.
Pretty sure it's Drew.
Oh, I have a +4. So
Okay, were you rolling to aid as well?
I was
though.
I've got a +5, so maybe
no,
I do have
well,
the
no,
highest
I
survival.
rolled to just roll it, but that was before you
Okay.
said, yeah, no, then only one of you can roll it. I was like, oh shoot.
Well, that's fine. We could take your. I mean, you've done the best so far here. Boom, boom, boom.
Praetors entered the chat.
I've still
Yeah,
got a
but
couple.
It's just an aid check.
What's your bonus survival +4, Jabert?
+4, yes.
So we've got another success here because that's just DC 18. Let's do 1 more round before you guys can put in a good 12 hours of exploring here with some rests in between. Who wants to roll the main check? Now we can just say this out front. Drew, I think you technically have the best bonus here.
They've got +5, so
Well, I will aid.
I will aid.
Radier does not this time around.
I point back the other direction we came from.
Oh, well,
Very.
Jamram did very well, but so did Zilix. All right, you guys, the two of you are at the kind of front of the party here, kind of keeping us on track, leading kind of southwesterly as you're going back towards where the buried mission is supposed to be. And yeah, you make a good amount of progress, many miles behind you after the first day. And as you go to rest, we'll do another little random thing that happens here. Does someone want to roll me a D6?
no,
Please, Drew.
I don't really want to.
Please, and how you rolled the the random encounter last time, and it looks like Jabert rolled a random encounter this time again. No, that was a 4, I think. This is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you come across a clearing of rocks, kind of smoothed out maybe by water many eons ago. That stalactites and stalagmites have not marred this part of the cavern, so there's some nice places that you can rest here. And yeah, you get a sense that there's indeed perhaps a magical aura, a magical kind of inkling about this part of the cavern here. Do you guys want to roll me a mysticism check to see if you can figure out what is happening?
What could it be?
Anyone can roll this individually, see if you can pick up what the cave is putting down.
Oh, I would just...
What's up, Tyler?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just love to be able to
You see a double-digit bonus in a skill, and you get excited. And then
I got this.
You just...
And then the Vanguard shows you up. Is that what you're gonna say?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, neither of these are successes, so don't get too excited. And it looks like, does anybody else have the old mysticism or would like to roll it?
I have a -1, but since everyone else seems to have failed, I'll roll it. So this will be
it's
like
trained only. It's trained
minus
only.
12.
Yeah, and if no one else is trained, we don't. You get a sense that there's something a little mystical, a little magical about this place, but you can't tell what it is. But are you guys okay resting up here for the night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Does detect magic do anything? Is it like physical? Like, does it radiate magic?
Well, magic. Yeah.
There's magic in the rocks all around you.
These are magic rocks, and I crush them up really fine, and I snort them.
All right, well,
Not that kind of magic.
Inhalation, damn it. Kids don't snort magic rocks unless
I'm getting
you buy them from a
very
friend.
Getting mixed signals from Patrick.
Salt is a magic rock, but I would not snort salt.
No,
Seems like a bad idea.
I was imagining more like the pixie stick kind of dust.
Oh, I know what you were imagining.
Oh, I know. Yep. Unfortunately, not anything else there. Okay, you guys rest up. Get your RP, your SP back. Look how easy that was. Just one little fight in a day.
HP2?
Oh my God.
HP
you get 3 HP back from resting.
Okay.
3 plus con?
I
Or is it
forget.
player level?
Oh, it's
3
just player
plus
level.
con would be full health for me.
Can we have charged our batteries?
Do you have a means to charge them?
How?
I'll
Are you
swap out
plugging
a
them into
battery
the
then.
cave wall?
Don't be silly, Drew. You silly goose. How are you doing on batteries, Drew? That was one thing that I think everyone reminded.
I'm just
folks
going to swap mine out so that I had 9 shots left, but I'm just going to swap it.
9 shots out of 10?
Out of 20.
Okay, well, that's fine. Alrighty, let's get back to some survival checks. Who wants to take the lead? Do you want to have one person do it the entire day or what?
I mean, yeah, it seems, if Zilix has the best bonus, then I suppose it should be Zilix.
Drew, make me 3 survival checks and we'll go from there.
If there's anything that I'm really good at, it's making checks on stats that I have, good ranks in.
Good bonuses on. Yeah. Should we be aiding on these as well?
Percent because they're rolled an 8.
Well, don't worry about that one because don't worry about the one either because you're not going to be able to get enough
Also didn't aid you.
to get up there. Let's try for a third one.
It's only number 2.
All right, good. You spend the entirety of the next day going the wrong direction, it looks like here, and making almost no progress. And you get back to the magical stone area.
Can we re-roll that mysticism check?
Yeah,
I got good news. I got bad news. Bad news. Yeah, the entire day wasted as you go down this long passage that is definitely like in the right direction, but you've come to a dead end after like 10 miles of travel and need to get your way all the way back.
Oh boy.
But yeah, make another mysticism check. Do that to yourself, Tyler. Why not?
Can I help or can I do my own?
You can do
Or
your
no.
own. You can.
Yeah, I would
if
do
you
your
want.
own since I'm probably about to roll a 1 or some ridiculously stupid. Okay, well, it was a 7.
Oh, we rolled the same thing.
All right, never mind. I'm not so happy anymore. This is malarkey.
Oh, 2 fails. Okay, great. That's.
I'm glad that our president and our
Vice president.
in our fake game also says malarkey.
Malarkey is such a fun word. There should be a goblin named Malarkey. That's how fun of a word it is. You got prong. You got malarkey.
there are two words that I've only started saying in my adult life because of Jabert, and that's malarkey and beans.
Yeah.
I picked up like 100% from Jabert.
Beans.
I said that in front of my niece one time, and it was just the best day of my life when I heard her like drop something and go, beans.
It's truly
It
special.
ain't to
That's
believe. Okay. Next day, some more survival checks. Sorry,
please
Drew.
no.
Real.
Let it end.
Unless someone else wants to take over, because Zilix definitely wasted an entire day of your travel.
All right, well, you're aided.
All right, aided on the first check. Go right ahead, Drew.
An 11.
11, I think technically can be a success if everyone else aids as well. So Bradier,
Give
Asher,
me them.
redacted.
Give me them aids.
Oh, Bradier. Oh, Asher.
I'm
We're not
so pissed off.
We're not
Oh
doing
my
this
God.
again. We're not doing this again.
Prettiest mysticism when we can survive everything.
Roll a natural 20 on a skill I don't even have a rank in. This is garbage. Garbage.
Can you roll me one redacted?
Yeah.
Survival. Oh, we need.
What a team effort here.
Oh, looks like it landed on the 6 on the dice, but maybe that was someone else's.
Yeah.
18 on the dice. That is a success. Way to go. It
Redacted saves the day.
takes everyone helping you to get you through this.
It takes a village.
Everyone.
To raise an idiot.
Yeah, DC 10 to get a +2 bonus. So that gives you plus 8 to your 11, which is enough. Give me another one, Drew.
Drew, end our suffering. Give us the business.
Okay, well, just roll the 14, so we just need a couple of aids. So I think we're gonna get those. Hopefully. All right, we need Pradier or Redacted to save the day. There we go. Yeah. Another aid. Okay. Drew, one more time. See if we can get through this day's adventuring with all successes to make up for yesterday. Okay, we're still in need help territory, so we need 2 more successes, it looks like. Oh, we got them. We got them all. Great. Yeah, you guys really band together there.
Teamwork, gang.
Just
Teamwork.
fostering teamwork. That's all I'm doing.
So 3 successes.
This is a team building exercise.
Let's roll a
99.
couple more D6s and see some random encounters along the caves happen. Someone want to roll me?
I got it.
6. Someone else want to roll me another D6? Okay.
2 5s.
You get a 5, and you like it.
Twin monsters appear from around the corner.
Oh God. No, you come across a subterranean river that splashes through the tunnel ahead, coating the area in a slimy algae covering the ground. I need you all to make me an acrobatics check to balance as you pass by here or fall.
I fall down.
Oh my gosh, such a great roll from Asher and Sky. Like she's on
I fall down.
ballerina.
Oh, she's like cartwheeling through this.
Yeah, kicking up
I feel better.
The
dirt.
performance.
Now the redacted's failed, I will roll, so I don't feel so bad.
Could a climb check be used in a case like this?
Nope, it's walking. Walking.
Unless you choose to tumble like Asher and Sky did.
We've got 2 successes and 2 fails. Oh, and a natural 20 from Jamp from.
A 15 is a fail?
Yes, you have failed, Tyler. You were part of the
What?
failures.
It's so mean. It's so mean.
It's DC 17 acrobatics, or you fall.
17.
If at least half the party falls, then you reduce the progress that you guys make by 4 miles for the day. So you have to pick up all your stuff and like go back. But yeah, that's the bad thing that happened. The good thing that happens is you guys come across another cavern with walls that twinkle as any light shines upon them, kind of dazzles the entire room. Why don't you guys make me a physical science check, see what kind of mineral you've come across here. Ooh, natural 20 for redacted. Yes. We love it. Is that a 20 miles?
Yeah, 20 in total.
This is indeed a very rich vein of minerals embedded into the cave's wall here that can be used to craft crystalline items, including Solarian crystals and and other similar items here. Halving this would take a good amount of time, and you might need to save it for the trip back, but it would be worth probably about 3,000 UPBs worth of crystals that you can trade in, and if you can mine this entire section of the cavern here.
3,000 each, right?
Definitely not.
Let's get to mining. The mission has changed. Where Dad distracts backpacks on everyone.
Now
Does
we're
everyone
playing
pick axe?
Spelunky.
Navigating,
like, hi ho, it's off to work you go.
navigating back to this specific area might be a little difficult, but shouldn't be impossible on the way back. But yeah, it would probably take you the better part of a few days to mine this in its entirety.
Well, we got time. Let's do it.
I don't know if you do have time, but
I'll drop a flag in my maps app that says this is where the minerals are. We'll come back.
Call.
What map set? You have a map?
The
My
maps
maps
app?
app.
Maps app?
Yeah.
You think you get
on my data pad.
recession down here?
Yeah, it's
I
called
don't
Crazy.
the gap. Oh man, I can't see a G and M
SPAPs.
sound.
The
Yeah, there you go.
maps.
It's the Galarian map app,
Magap.
the GMAP.
You've heard of Milady. What about Magap?
But have you seen McGap?
Oh, right. After, about on your third or fourth day of venturing out to the caverns here, you can get to an area that opens up into a massive, large kind of natural cavern where, the ceiling is like 100 feet above your heads. You can't even see it in the darkness here. But this is the first place in the caverns that you've seen natural light, as there's faintly glowing moss and fungi in this cavern, revealing in the distance as you enter what looks like a surprisingly intact ruins of a large domed building occupying the kind of southwestern side of the cave. There's several spires that rise behind the central rotunda. Each kind of sports a jagged crack across its center. A waterfall spills out from the cave ceiling onto the dome through a hole in the dome, and the stream seems to emerge from the building's wide front doorway, kind of splashing its way into a crevice in the floor as you move forward here. Let me take us to another part of the map here and show you what you see. That's what the entrance looks like. So it is a building. Indeed, this might be what the maps at the Marizov facility had marked as a buried mission. It does look kind of maybe like a religious building in some ways. What would you guys like to do?
Can we do a general perception check?
Yeah, to see what? What are you doing? You listening? You smelling?
To see what we can see,
Okay.
to smell what we can smell, to hear what we can hear.
Smell. I mean, yeah, go right ahead. See what you roll. Be excited to see great roll from Zilixel. You hear the babbling brook of the water coming out of this building, but outside of the light that you guys can shine in the fungi here, you don't see anything else in the cavern around this building. It's definitely quiet.
Shall we proceed forward? By that I mean, shall Asher and Sky lead the way?
I don't think we have much choice, do we?
This is what you came here to find. Indeed, perhaps ancient relics and ruins of the past.
You said they look vaguely religious.
Yeah.
Is there enough about them that would perhaps warrant a mysticism check here to identify a belief or anything about
you
the
could-
architecture?
You could try to roll religion. Culture is also an option here if you want to see if you can tell something about the
I don't
architecture.
think there is a religion role in this game. Culture, certainly.
Mysticism to recall.
All right. Well, it's
Religion.
only let me down twice this episode, so full circle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 on the dice. You're new to religions. What kind of languages do you guys speak? Because there is, as you get closer to the the entranceway, this wide kind of 15-foot gap in the side of the building, the river is running out. There are some words carved into the stone above the opening, into the stone lintel above the entrance here.
Praetor knows Common, Yoxian, Elven, and Vesk.
That does not afford you any understanding of what is written here.
Fair enough.
I don't think anyone has this language, perhaps, but
wait. Does comprehend languages help here? Or do I have to?
I don't know. Does it, Tyler?
Gosh darn it.
Do you have that spell? I'm guessing now.
Yeah. It's an Aeon stone I have.
Ooh, look at you.
You can understand the spoken or signed words of a creature or read otherwise incomprehensible or written or tactile message.
Okay. So if you can read.
The ability to read does not necessarily impart insight into the material, merely the literal meaning.
Yeah. I don't think it gives you.
I cannot use this spell to read magic writing or encoded messages.
I don't think that tells you what language it is, but do you want to activate the stone?
Yes, please.
As you wade into this water, maybe a few inches deep, and activate the Aeon stone, you get, the jumble of carving in the stone kind of like rearranging itself to where you can just read it with your own dead elven eyes. It says 3 words, reads 3 words in languages you do not understand above here. Those words are follow your star. Oh, I didn't expect for that, did you? Thought some other 3 words were coming.
I thought it was I am.
I got 2 words for you.
Love you. Follow your star is what it says there.
Right.
How fun that it's only 3 words.
Can we possibly get 3 other words?
You go, girl. I don't know what you want to say here. Are you guys all still interested in entering said cavern, in entering this mission?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Forge ahead.
As you traipse inside, splashing through the water here, only a few inches deep.
Oh,
running.
and I do traipse, by the way. I traipse.
You're splashing, you're kicking.
Lightly. Yeah.
Yeah, it falls through the rough break in the domed roof above about 30 or 40 feet into a crescent-shaped trough. It seems to overflow and kind of spill out the doorway behind you, both obscured and illuminated by bioluminescent hanging moss. You see the painting of a myriad of stars in the ceiling above you has faded and aged. Perhaps a great deal of time has elapsed since this place was built. There's etched lines connecting many of the stars and forms of various constellations. And there are, in this room, 4 sets of stairs leading upward and around this circular chamber. Some stairs to the north, to the west here. Show you what we're dealing with. Crescent-shaped pool and some stairs. 4 sets of stairs, 2 on either side of this crescent-shaped pool. Oh, what are you guys saying to each other here? You found some kind of crazy ancient ruin, like an actual building here on the planet.
By Jove, I think we've found something.
How old could these ruins be?
Probably maybe a few thousand years. Give or take a set of gods or so.
Yeah, is there any way to date the? I guess you can't really date the rock, but
yeah, you'd have to have something.
You can if you are.
But you can't buy it dinner.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tyler. We both went to the same well.
Every time you make a terrible joke like that, the episode is 5 minutes longer. Make it go on. But yeah, where would you guys like to go? What would you like to explore?
So it says follow your star, and you're saying that there are stars up on the domed part of the architecture with like lines connecting them. Like
which one has my name on it? I want to follow that one.
Yeah,
it's like a gas station. It's like a gas station.
Is there an origin point for some of those?
Yeah, ceiling's just etched with tons of constellations here.
But look, we had a tattoo to decipher all of these things.
Not this campaign. Does anybody want to make a physical science check? See if they can recognize any of these?
I will make a physical science check.
Yeah. I wonder if this is a Desna thing. This sounds like a Desna thing.
Yeah, can I consult my zodiac horoscope?
Oh, wow.
Book.
True.
I have a 17 magazine right here.
It says you're probably
too busy hitting the dab to say he's got a natural 20 on a physical science check.
You recognize that you do not recognize any of these star patterns. They're probably not packed. They're definitely not the constellations that you have in this planet's home skies. And it does look like the crack in the dome was not part of this original construction. It was done probably maybe with some cave-ins or the water flowing in. But yeah, that is what you see. This is a night sky you do not recognize.
Okay.
If only Alindra were here with her star book.
Yeah.
She has a whole like constellation map.
Jabert, you want to roll a D4?
You know I don't want to roll a d4.
Yeah. All right, Patrick, we're going to go up the fourth set of stairs. That's the stairs furthest to the right.
Okay. As you move in and over towards the stairs, shaking off the water here, you hear a blorp sound, like a big splish splash from the pool behind you as you see a gloop, a glop, some kind of sludge kind of flowing where the small stream's water gets replaced by a pinkish purplish goo that forms up on you all, forms up kind of right in front of you into a massive maw of a creature, massive goopy maw that stands like 20 feet tall as it constructs a mouth and teeth in this giant ooze, and it lets out a bellow that echoes throughout the cavern of stars here as it says, "Be continued." Oopie star coming at you.
But what language did he say it in?
Great question. I'll have to look it up. It's on page 70 of this book.
Okay.
Slime.
In the language of I'm hungry. The universal language of hangry. Hangry. Does it speak a language? Great question.
It has
Great
a
question.
mouth, sure.
It has a mouth, but it cannot scream obscenities at you. Right. We'll get back into this the next week's episode. Folks, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick.
Oh, listeners, we got a lot more cavern explorations here to come. So come back next week and join us on the next episode of Cosmic Crit. Bye. Bye.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.